So you're finna be in a comfortable situation, or you might have been uncomfortable about something, or something that happened to you put you in an uncomfortable, or whatever you're uncomfortable about, the truth or an announcement. So you probably receive some information that is going to put you in, like, whatever you stressed out about, you're not going to have to stress out about it no more. Curiosity and adventure. Oh, I no, my homie made a song back in high school days, and so the masculine could be finding out the truth and finding out that he really feels a type of ways about you. That everything he was manifesting in the woman that he wanted to be with, he's realizing that he found that, or by watching Divine Feminine, that she has the qualities that he was looking for, but he was so blinded by his emotions and all of that stuff, thinking that Divine Feminine didn't want him, but only because of Divine Feminine listening to her intuition and having faith and trusting and believing in herself enough to know that this is the energy that I'm putting out. I know that you have the ability to receive it, and whatever energy you put out, I know that I'm receiving it because, you know. But what I didn't know is that other people could portray themselves as different type of energies, and you think you talking to the divine masculine, but you're really talking to the karmic, and you think it's the karmic using the divine masculine energy, but this time it's the baby mama number 2, and you think it's the baby mama number 2, but it's really the stud pretending to be the baby mama number 2 to get divine masculine, to try to pretend to be him to get to divine feminine and hurt her, so that when divine feminine seem hurt or down, the stud is gonna come. You feel me? It's a bunch of people using people's energies, pretending to be them so that they can have access to divine feminine, because if they present themselves as themselves, divine feminine don't rock with you, so you got to pretend to be somebody else in order to get information on how to keep this person that really is supposed to be with this person, you know, just causing a bunch of confusion when you don't have to. So now you dealing with karma that you done built upon yourself, trying to control somebody else because you found entertainment out of it, feeling like, you know. So work for myself. Kind of create a job for myself. Divine feminine. And he could also be finding out that none of the stuff about divine feminine is true. Figuring out that if the karmic was portraying as divine feminine, and divine feminine was supposed to be, so that he finally put together that whatever divine feminine was doing was because these karmics tried to, you know, because he never really saw divine feminine do any of this stuff. He just probably saw divine feminine with this person and then this person, but realizing that when, you know, he realizing why he see divine feminine with so many people is because once she realized that it's only about sex, or it's some type of fetish, or, you know, just being sent there by the karmics, he gonna realize. And although the karmic masculine is related to this divine masculine, he might still give divine feminine a chance, because at the time nobody knew that they were related. Well, I didn't know they was related. Karmic female. Set a boundary and don't fold. How you want your day to go. Don't let nobody make you or change a decision for you. So as an example, I had in my mind that I was going to take back an item and I was going to have some money in my pocket, and I had worked around my money with that. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to have this in cash. I could go do this, that, and the third with the card, blah, blah, blah. And I still have some money in my pocket. But the cashier, you know, was just saying like, okay, I'm going to put it towards your bill and that way it'll be cheaper and da-da-da. But, you know, you still need bread just in case, because you don't want to have to be charged every time you want to take money out. Don't let someone drive you to your destination. That's an example too. Like, you think that y'all on the same page, so you trust them enough to let them drive while you rest, but then you wake up and find out that you all the way on the other side done ran out of gas. They not contributing to gas. So it started off, yeah, I'll drive, da 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 da. But you don't know how that person think. They might get sidetracked and was like, oh, let's go over here, and then not knowing that you got to be somewhere at a certain time. And so now you got to figure out what to do because they're already at their destination. And it's like, why would I drive you when I don't need to go no further than this? So Divine Feminine had permission, and the only thing Divine Feminine did was to continue to let her energy be used, but it wasn't on purpose. It's more so saying that everything happened for a reason, and the way that things went the way that they went was so it could be exposed what they did to Divine Feminine. Go to sleep, because not even Divine Feminine knew that she was that protected or chosen or anything like that. Just because it's like things that Divine Feminine do, nobody else can do. Only on camera. What they agreed, like the reason why they got together, they agreed upon, but then it's like, I'm not perfect, so I don't know. So they were misguiding and misleading. Okay, so the Karmic Feminine was putting spells on Divine Masculine once she realized that he was catching on, because she needed him to, like, he was done with the plan, because then he realized, like, this Karmic is not who she say she is. I need to exit and go towards Divine Feminine before I get in too deep. But then that's when the confusion started. And he was like, well, since you feel that way, I'm going to stay with her, and you're going to have to raise that baby by yourself and all type of sorts of just saying stuff you don't mean. And the Karmic played on that because Divine Feminine hadn't heard it yet. He was just talking spiritually, but whatever energy you put out is going to be delivered to the person who it's supposed to be delivered to. So he's walking away because he wants new beginnings with divine feminine because of the child not being his. So had the child been his, divine masculine would have left the karmic and went to another person, because he probably got a download about not going back to any female that you impregnated. And the truth gonna come out. So the BM number 2 gotta tell divine masculine what she did, because the BM number 2 only attacks females. She don't attack the males, because she know that once they, you know, they're crazy. They'll do that to you. So she don't attack them. She attack the females and make it seem like it's them attacking him. So when he, you know, and BM number 2 is a light skin. His first baby mama is a dark skin. So she has issues with dark skinned people because her mom is dark skinned. So any dark skinned female, she will try to put manipulation over, because she's taking that out. She's taking her mama issues out on dark skinned females. So she confused the females. So what I think happened, allegedly speaking, is that the BM number 2 manipulated the BM number 1 to sleep, because you know they probably had threesomes over there. I don't know, but how you having a threesome? I don't know. I do not know. But she wanted to ruin this first baby mama, because it's like, you got a good thing, I want that. He love you so much and you out here having threesomes with me. So she probably put the plan together for the girl to get caught with the dude, and then she was gonna take the, you feel me? Just being malicious. And then so now she noticed that this masculine was going towards divine feminine, another dark skin, personally speaking, allegedly, that she was like, okay, well, you know, his weaknesses might be dark skins. But then she found another dark skinned girl that was, you know, everything that he wanted, his type, this and the third, but found out that she don't really like niggas like that for real. She more like females, so that she would be perfect. You could go in, distract him from divine feminine, and then you will get this stud or whatever. But that's not how it went. So I feel like the karmics feel like, oh, we did our part. It's all stuck on this karmic feminine because she didn't want to stop, and we told her to stop. But the whole time, why they're still receiving karma is because y'all really didn't want this girl to stop. Y'all just saying it to say it, to make yourselves sound good. I didn't want her to do it. I told her to stop. Yeah, you told her to stop, but you probably was continuously planting stuff in her head to make her think. The same thing they did to divine feminine, they're doing to each other. Anyway.